imagining the story when you could just run around and waste your money. It's kind of cringe. I should probably get healing items, actually. Oh wait, I can carry 10 of these, right? What does that even... I'll get that. I don't get what that means, but I'll get it. Sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, they saw hug bombs in stores? Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. Some SP right there. Not like I need it. Because I'm about to go through and get a ton. But hey, I'm not complaining. Business. What are you doing? Uh-oh, they're turning around. They're turning around. They're turning... Okay. We're good.
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
Be some, please. Okay, okay. That's a lot of money. It's still going through there.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good to me. Where are the people? Where are the bad? Okay, I see some bad over there. Ah. It's still going. Let's see if I can finish this fight before it ends. No. Not bad. And that dude, like, not... There. That's all I wanted, man. Oh! Oh, that's a lot of SP. Oh, that's a lot better than I realized it was. Ooh. Business is closed. And we're about to... Let's have a carnival. Del barrio. Carnival. Del barrio. Carnival. Del barrio. Carnival. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, that's pretty cool. Crane ended up... I really liked Tiger for most of the game, but then I tried out Crane near the end and realized it was infinitely better. That was pretty funny. Come on, here.
And stay down.
Nice. Think I can do it in time? Yes. Yes, I can.
What a waste.
Ma, I don't know. I don't know. But I know. Wait, can I not do the... Okay, I thought I could do the buzz research. And I was like, why?
And stay down.
Is that Rouge of Love?
Starving. It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 don't.
For real?
Ooh. Ooh, cheat
Really,
item,
guys?
nice. I don't remember what mortal reversal is again. I might have to check that. Mortal reversal. Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
We'll wish you.
Nice.
And stay down.
Press triangle. Ooh. Ooh, that'd be fun.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
Oh, it actually has stuff in the menu. That's not... Okay, that's cool.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
feel like that's something you use with the
いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。 いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
love when the doors magically open themselves. Oh, hey. Is it gonna be the same one?
You morons.
The stronger I get.
Really, guys?
「いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。 いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。 いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。 いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありが
いらっしゃいませ。
What? I didn't realize how much yen that cost.
あ
Okay.
りがとうございます。
I just got it because funny. Oh wow, I bought 30 of those. That was a massive waste of money. No wonder I was low going into a Jincho. I mean, I can afford it, but it's not worth it. I could just find some thugs and then go to a convenience store and grab like 8 different brands of water. Plus, I get SP from this.
What a waste.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Why is it playing the real estate music?
It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうござい
This song is like nightmare fuel for anyone who's sad.
いらっしゃいませ。
about that, which I did. That's the only reason I
Starving. Pretty tasty.
had 100
Thanks.
on Bakumitai
ありがとうございました。
was because I just sat there playing it while the real estate timer was going.
もしもし。今日は帰りが遅くなりそうだからご飯の用意はしなくていいからね。
And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. I'm starting to feel pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Now we're talking. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。 いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks. Pretty tasty.
Arigato.
Thanks.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。
I don't have any money. I can't pay off my rent. Oh, so young.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
いや今そこ
何見てんだ The more I drink, the stronger I get. 調子に乗る
What a waste.
Oh, I keep forgetting to parry. I need to do that.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。
Suspicious. Excuse me. Yep.
The cat cafe.
Huh. I see. No. Oh. Huh. In other words, does that mean I see. Excuse me. Yep.
So cameras are messed up, maybe? Like fake footage being played, potentially. Oh, okay. I thought I was just gonna go look through. Bum, bum, bum. What? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. That lady was like this, like the previous owner's son was like supposedly robbing the employees, but actually the woman who hired him was trying to frame him, and she was the one stealing it, something like that.
Does that mean? Excuse me. Either way. I see.
Could come through the windows, but that'd be kind of noticeable. Nothing.
There it is. I can hear it.
That's a handprint. Okay, well, what does it want me to do now? So it won't open. Yeah.
Suspicious.
Didn't happen.
What the? Hey. Suspicious. Hey. Excuse me. Yep. Yep. No. Yep. If I have this right. Yep. Yep. No way. Huh? Seriously? Hey. Hey. Either way. Huh.
Oh, I can finally ride my skateboard. Oh. And there it goes. I think the fact that you can only ride it on streets is extremely stupid. Because that just extremely limits the amount of usage it's going to get.
いらっしゃいませ。
Because, like, who uses the streets in these games? Oh, that's where you can get to that. Ooh, that's a lot for a thing of cheese.
Starving.
Or whatever it is.
Starting
Might
to
be
feel it.
coffee.
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございました。 いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとうございます。 いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
ありがとう。
That's Noble Reach. Noted. Ooh, I tried to heal. Great. Oh, now I have to go sell everything again. Oh. Is there even any point in having this again? I mean, that stupid mechanic is in here. Oh, that's nice.
いらっしゃいませ。
Why would you buy this? I mean, it's a material, sure, but like...
ありがとう。
Unless you're a completionist.
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとう。
Suspicious.
So I keep noticing these squirrels and it marks them on the map. That's weird.
いらっしゃいませ。
I
Oh, that theme's pretty good. Isn't that the opening?
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
Interesting that the Wete Kitchen in Kamurocho
いらっ
is
しゃいませ。
That's the last thing
Starving.
from
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうご
okay, and B-Zone is over there, and I didn't go to Smile Burger either, and Fujisoba. Go over here first.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
Oh, oh, that does not work.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, I should be
Starving.
getting tea.
Pretty tasty,
That makes
thanks.
sense.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Forgot how big this place's menu is.
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
I love that the SP just keeps on going.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay, already done that.
ありがとう。
I didn't do inside, and I think that's everything Kamaroach. It's that far. Yikes.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh yeah, this is the one where I had to do all the cake.
Starving.
That was pretty
It's
cool.
pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとう。
Okay, that should be everything. Went to there. Yep. Yeah, I did everything. Cool. Might as well do that now.
What a waste.
It's just still going. Oh, it's fantastic. still going. Oh, this is just... Is it done? It's done.
Hmm?
Office alone 4. Are you... So it's an actual robbery at Cafe Elves. Noted.
Hmm?
How do you even get back there anymore? You can't go through there. You have to go through Citron Mahjong? Or whatever the place is called. Where's the door to Cafe Elves? Hello, thank you.
いらっしゃいませ。
You saved me. Extract vessels? Oh yeah, you have to have the tubes. I forgot about that. You can get that from the SP dude. I don't like Onodera or something. And I don't care to do that. So to go around the back, yeah, Cafe and Lunch Alps. I'm here. I do not want to play shogi, thanks. Yagami doing this just literally looks like a setup for a sub-story. That's oh.
Suspicious.
Hey, I get to pick the lock again. I haven't done this in a while. Did it on like one other time in this first sub-story, wasn't it?
Shit.
Alright. It's whatever. It's not timed.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
That'll do it.
That's kind of cool. Man.
Whatever. Just a box.
Why is it doing the party chat thing?
You want to watch this woman die? Open the fucking register!
Someone, please.
Also, the sub-story's voiced. Oh, am I supposed to move?
Hey!
Huh?
What?
Hold up.
Okay, that one's new, the same button prompt.
Won't get away.
Ooh.
Hold up. I see.
Oh, cool.
Oh. Seriously?
So she didn't react because I rode a skateboard right in front of her and fell off of it. But she reacted as soon as I stepped toward her. Didn't even hit her. Logic.
Are we ready? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Didn't I do that?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just discussing it, okay.
So, the victim's story is completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Whether that tape's fake or real, someone had to put it online,
Yeah,
right?
Tsukumo's probably
Do we
working on
have
that
any
right now.
theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene clear. As somebody who's been there, I can confirm that the blood splotches match what you see in the footage. Which means... the murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah. I can't see it any other way.
I also agree with Yagami-san.
But in that case, what would their motive be?
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police.
Probably.
Or even the whole system.
That's kind of what he was going for, right?
We know Ihara got himself convicted for groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's
To show
killing.
how broken it is,
But then
right?
his conspirators turned it
That's what he
around
was
by
complaining
uploading
about.
murder
So
video
he's trying to
online.
prove his own point.
Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
I see.
He's literally
Yeah, that does make it sound like he's
flipping
taunting
the system on what
That's
happened
well
to
and
his
good,
son
but I'd like to
in
shift gears.
his court case.
Let's talk about
Saying,
the actual
"Look what
fabrication of the
like,
video. How does
it's
one
kinda
go
crazy.
about that?
Well, for example, the true culprit would be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers. That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
But then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being fake?
It depends.
Tsukumo-san reported that he's found nothing of the sort in his analysis.
We've been down this road before. If we take the stance that the footage is fabricated, we have absolutely nothing to work with.
Then let's tackle this from the stance that the video's actually real. If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've collected enough evidence to find it too.
Before meeting with Yui Mamiya, didn't you mention the possibility of Ihara using a stand-in? Perhaps the real Ihara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then swapped places with the imposter so he could be detained.
But we couldn't find an opportunity for the swap to happen, remember? From the moment he set foot on the Ikebukuro platform, Ihara was constantly on camera.
From multiple angles.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate, is it?
Huh?
right there. Look at that time. See that? There's a ton of dead time. He could have, not for sure, but could have. Appears to be. I'd go with this.
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku Station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something. There's a point where Ahara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see. Hey. What the? It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind spot.
It does appear so. So you're saying this is where the Groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
In a crowd like that, I think it's
That's not a very big crowd.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
Well, on the day of the incident, the station was packed for morning rush hour. That means there was no solid guarantee the assailant could make the switch. He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah!
Think about it, Yagami-san. Why would Ihara's accomplices meticulously plan out every last detail of this alibi, only to leave such a crucial component to chance, as Hoshino...
just doing my job.
True. Good work, Hoshino-kun.
Yeah?
What if everything, including the appearance of leaving the plan to chance, was part of the plan?
Can you
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level.
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed?
I know this won't go over well.
Huh?
Bear with me. Let's say Mamiya was in on this, and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, a swap could happen
Not
right
likely,
in front of her, and no one
but
but the
possible.
three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand? That's ridiculous.
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that would be guaranteed to work. Now, if Ihara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them, they can trade places in the blind spot with impunity. Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so... She could have even called attention to the real Ihara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant. The rest is as we know it.
Hold that thought. If your theory is accurate, remember that fibers of the victim's...
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan. For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ihara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
Plus,
not
what
impossible.
happened to the
We
glasses?
can work out the other details later.
Did they fall off?
Point
or-
is, Ihara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved. In summary, it's possible Ihara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikoshiba's murder.
I'll concede that it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, plus they can't question Ihara about Mikoshiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
So he managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Well, His court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it?
Yeah.
The school, the investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone.
Because they were
No
forced to.
surprise for me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this,
What's up?
the obvious question to me is why would Mamiya be party to such a crime? She appears more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ihara has some kind of dirt on her even?
Enough to make her help with a murder? What sort of secret would be big enough to force someone into that corner?
What info do we have on Mamiya anyway?
I'll pull her information.
Oh, I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
What's that?
If Ihara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid plan would need to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ihara's success.
Huh.
That's true.
Possible.
Looks like Ihara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn how he's connected to Mamiya, we can root out the rest of his team.
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent.
Suzuki,
Originally
extremely
from
common
Ota,
name.
Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated
Ooh.
from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently. Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sota-kun, who's now in first grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? When I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told us they were just checking things out. They mentioned they're Kurakawa grads too.
Do you have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Kake-san.
Akaike-san, age 30.
What's that got to do with anything?
I found the Kurakawa Academy website. It's in Tokyo, specifically in Ota.
What?
The girls there get such...
You little... You want to start all over from the bar exam?
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
Where?
On an old picture of a teacher at Serio High. Sawa-sensei. Ihara's son confided in her. Is she actually a Kurakawa grad too? I don't know Sawa-sensei's exact age, but she
She said
maybe all of them were even
13.
classmates.
She might have been
Could this
younger.
mean they're actually linked? The victim and her up-to-now unrelated assailant?
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective alive would pass it up.
But still, why?
A previously unseen link is established between the groper and the victim. Charting out their relationship is akin to tracing a spider's web. But with each false thread ruled out, only the improbable truth remains. Ihara orchestrated the groping as a diversion. And by tarnishing his name, he secures both an alibi and his ultimate revenge.
Giddy. He do be walking.
Hiro Mikoshiba's murder was sparked by the bullying of Toshiro Ihara, who committed suicide 4 years ago. The graphic video that hit the net showed the world how Toshiro's father, Akihiro Ihara, had brutally avenged his son. We also know the father had accomplices. On October 7th at 6:30 a.m., they forced Mikoshiba into a vehicle, took him to an abandoned building, and gravely injured him. Then, around 7:30 a.m., the time frame when Ihara killed Mikoshiba, the other conspirators were probably nearby, even though they weren't on camera.
At the same time, 30 kilometers away at Ikebukuro Station, a man who looks like Ihara is caught on camera. We'll call that guy the stand-in. The stand-in made sure he was in front of the cameras for more than an hour before boarding the 9:06 a.m. train, the same one Yui Mamiya was on. After committing sexual battery on that train, he meets the real Ihara in the camera's blind spot, and they change places. That's how he established a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. And to achieve this, the victim, Yui Mamiya, had to have been in on it from the start.
Sure are a lot of people getting their hands dirty for Ihara. Mamiya, Ihara's stand-in on the train, the guys who kidnapped Mikoshiba. How did some troubled cop manage to recruit so many allies?
Well, one person that comes to mind who might be the key to all this is Yoko Sawa. She's a teacher at Seiryo High. She was the only adult Toshiro-kun ever told about the bullying, and she supervised Mikoshiba as a teacher before he disappeared. On top of that, she's a Kurokawa Academy graduate, same as Mamiya. Those trespassers at the murder scene were also from Kurokawa. Since they're all about the same age, it's possible they were all classmates.
So you're saying these classmates are also Ihara's murder accomplices?
If we consider Yoko Sawa the central link, that's very possible. We do know that as a teacher, she felt deep remorse for Toshiro-kun's suicide. Maybe she recruited her old classmates to help Ihara take his revenge.
Yeah, that's not.
But then why would she, like,
hoping that's not the case.
why would she talk to us?
Why's that?
It's just, she's a really good teacher. She's passionate, responsible. She's always putting the students first. I know she regrets the past, that a student died on her watch. And now another of her students, Mikoshiba, is found murdered. So if it turns out she's involved in that, I doubt I'll be able to trust my own judge of character ever again.
Thought we already established you couldn't last game.
I'm going back to Ijincho tomorrow. The plan is to bring up Mamiya's name to Sawa-sensei and see how she reacts. Until then, let's not jump to conclusions about her involvement.
All right.
Can I chime in real quick? I was looking into Kurokawa Academy and I stumbled across something that may be relevant.
What's that?
Well, it happened 13 years ago, but there was an attempted suicide. A third year jumped off
She
the
talked
school's
about that.
roof after being thoroughly humiliated.
Actually, Sawa-sensei mentioned that.
Right, that's gotta be the same case then.
Huh, and all that info's on the net?
It wouldn't be normally, but his mother happens to be Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. Ever heard the name Reiko Kusamoto?
Nope.
Not once.
I have. It was on the news.
Well, do you remember the uproar in the health ministry when Vice Minister Ichinose got arrested?
No, but I'd
Apparently,
like
his
to remember
successor
it
couldn't
because that was
contain the resulting chaos.
pretty important.
Which is when Kusamoto-san got tapped to lead. They couldn't afford
That
another
was
criminal
part of
scandal,
Judgment when
so her
Ichinose
promotion was out of the blue.
got arrested, by the way.
She was a safe choice, a veteran with tenure and experience. Not to mention, her son's tragedy made people see her as a more sympathetic figure. Very popular. She's kind of a new generation heroine, so to speak.
Huh.
Is any of that relevant to the case at hand, though?
Who knows? But Reiko Kusamoto and Ihara both have children who were bullying victims. I don't think that's a connection we can afford to overlook if you...
Okay, so Kusamoto's son. What exactly happened to him?
Let's see. He was bullied by a fellow third year at his school. The records say he harassed Mitsuru-kun every day, in and out of school.
That's so cruel.
Yeah, and the teacher was a real piece of work. Apparently he knew, but he just
Yep,
smirked
Sawa
and said,
mentioned that.
don't overdo it.
Oh, I remember now.
If they were classmates, then both Sawa-sensei and Mamiya would know about this.
And maybe because they couldn't save Mitsuru-kun, their guilt left them open to Ihara's persuasion.
But to prove that, we'll have to hear from them directly.
That'd be helpful. In the meantime, it's clear they missed something important in the trial, since Ihara is apparently innocent of sexual battery, being that he was out committing murder at the time.
What started as a simple harassment case sure has blown up big.
You morons. Wait a minute. What?
Yo, you took your sweet time. But I got the gist of it.
Kaito-san, you do realize that only I can meet her.
I know, but if you end up taking it...
Don't you understand the situation?
You sure you understand?
That a fact?
So happens, I'm a great judge of character.
Sometimes I forget who I'm talking to.
An ape. The original Kaito was not an ape. This guy is. Yeah, no, I remember who he is. He was one of the most annoying characters in the game because he constantly assisted you in battles when you were trying to get stuff done or like try to repeat action or just escape the battle.
First stop, it's gotta be Chinatown. Can't face Tsukumo on an empty stomach.
Never a dull day for you, huh, Kaito-san?
It's the selection, man. I've already worked out the math. I figure if I hit 4 or 5 places a day...
What? What's up?
Check that out. It's Akutsu.
Kamurocho thugs are looking pretty out of place here.
Yo! Akutsu! What are you fools doing in town? Hey! Don't ignore me! It's Kaito! Fancy seeing you here!
I'm kinda busy here, man. Catch you later.
What an asshole. Ichincho's a long way from home. And he's traveling with a small army.
Would he have come all this way because of us?
Nah, we just caught him totally off guard. He's not out here for us. Gotta be something else.
But something's not right if they're just cruising around. It's gotta be an RK operation. He brought too many guys for it to be something more personal.
Yeah. Kamurocho streets can be tough. Maybe they gave up. Well, whatever they came out here to do, we ought to keep our noses the hell out of their business. But you better hustle. You're gonna be late for class. I'll catch you after school.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうご
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, to get on.
ありがとう。いらっしゃいませ。
Appetizing. Ooh, I'd like to eat there.
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうご。
It's because it's a bakery. What's that? Yoshinoya? Is that new place? So I've done it. Got it. Oh, I remember that. Pocket Cafe. I haven't done that.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。
I finished the space.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yes.
ありがとうござい。
So this is the one that I need to, Oh, I'm close.
Bingo.
something over here.
Here we go. I'm on the right track. Bingo.
The eavesdropping wallet. I can't leave. What? Find the wallet's rightful owner. How am I supposed to find it? So what am I supposed to do? I'm confused. Unable to progress. Eavesdropping. Oh, call the dog over.
I believe. All right, let's go. You got something? Doing great. This way, huh? Got something? Excuse me. By the way. Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Whoops. Oh no, so scary. And now it's right next to the school.
Who can escape it? No. No. Remember when you could occasionally find taxis driving around? Yeah, me neither. Oh, Novo Riche.
Great.
Oh.
Let's do this.
And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。
Starving. It's pretty tasty, thanks.
ありがとうございます。